enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. Diving right side, got it! That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Hurts now from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Polk. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
He throws a bullet deep. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Hurts throwing again. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Out
of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 45 on 2nd down. Taken in by Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. And he'll go down here at the 16. And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Throwing from the gun here. He's finds Smith. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Here we go.
He has it on the QB sneak. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Nothing on that play, and now we have 2nd and goal. Throwing now, off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football back at the opposing 45. They're out and set. First and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's first and 15 after the penalty.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready, set.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. They go play action here. That's caught. He found some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Here's the fullback on the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10 now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about it.
And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at the 48-yard line.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. We're set, gonna open with a pass. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this into the hands of Green. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
70.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Ready. Here we go. 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, go!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now,
that's over the middle and intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
19 Tiger.
On 1st down, for 2nd. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize.
Try and run for the first down with Jones. 12 yards there and a first down. All resting on the 9. First down and goal. Operating from the gun is Brissett. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Second down and goal. Here is Brissett. That is caught by the tight end.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
That guy's dig deep.
Ready for football now on a sunny Florida afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Murray. Gates with a grab. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Throwing now is Murray. And his throw here is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He's got his man, Gates. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Now Murray again. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Not something you see very often. Back of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here's Cunningham. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Cunningham to throw. And that's complete to Gates. Room past the 35. Big strides, look at him go. He's on his way. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Antonio Gates, 92 yards. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And I think it's safe to say we won't call touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Flush to his right. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here. Because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense trying to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Fields. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They snap it to Fields. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Fields now to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Again, Fields eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. When you're down a couple of scores like this, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Gonna let this thing go deep for Gates. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Antonio Gates. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. Down the left sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Nico Collins, 53 yards. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here is 3rd down and 4. Cunningham looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
On 4th down, Cunningham. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Rutgers' kick here is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know the perfections in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Smith trying to run for it. He'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Burton from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fights forward at the 20. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Fields. Here's Hester open right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now it's Fields. Flush to his right. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 50, here's Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Throwing again is Fields. Looking deep for his tight end Gates. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the all-time interception king, Paul Krause. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Cunningham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19.
Cunningham. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. To throw is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. First down, he'll drop to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup of looking around and hearing this crowd, they're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out, get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
First and 10. They're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. We see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
MADDEN. Now he takes off. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the play fake, here's MADDEN. Down the field, it's worthy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Eli for the throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Giants. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Looking for his tight end on the corner. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to the drive. Gain of 23. First down. It is a first carry for their running back. And to be brought down right around the 40. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
Let's go now.
They face second down and 7.
60 boxes. 60 boxes.
Stick with him again. He comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Now, faking the give. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quickly to the outside and complete. coming after the catch. It's second down. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Up the middle they go. He is in. Down Miami.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll go up here, 1st and 10. They go play action with Madden. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Manning. The throw there on 2nd down. Going to be in
Coach here, Mike, you're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The throw is Eli. He'll look deep, left sideline.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw is Manning. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Looking out to the flat, and it's complete.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. Travis Kelce. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece done.
Buying some time right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, no look on his first look at the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. On the give, this is Irving. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He's cut on the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone down. Escapes the pocket. They get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And all around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Baker now from the gun. He beams one deep right. They connect on the deep shot. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun.
It was just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
It is cut left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They will bring a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. It's hitting close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. They go play action here. He rolls to his right. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Irving. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to Sweetest Brown. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here from the gun. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Gets them 6 yards and back on the positive side of things. It's now 2nd and 9. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Headed out right. Watching deep down the right sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to it. And that brings up 4th and long. Mayfield will throw for it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 3rd down stay.
You think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And in for the Miami touchdown. The 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. But when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Irving. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Couldn't make that connection. And now they face 2nd down. Running again is Baker. That's caught. He bounces space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Mayfield on 1st and 10. He'll throw it deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the Bucs come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Irving. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Throw complete to Lamb. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. What a good start to that drive, huh? The first play sets them up now at the 38. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. To throw, Mayfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Pass complete to Irving. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Baker throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near hit.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the keeper. He's going to throw. And forget the field goal, Brock. They reach the end zone to end this first half on a high note. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this. And then, well, you've got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, well, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back in the midfield, and they give it to him. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, and softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Great defensive play, jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and it's 3rd down. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. The penalty makes this 3rd and 2 now. They'll throw it. Taken in by Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Across the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Next on the crossover. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down to Miami.
Sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll start the drive with a carry by Emmett. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here in the opening drive of the game. And this defense downs on the night's opening drive. A play fake, now Cunningham. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll try the middle with Peterson. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Off play action, it's Cunningham. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Cunningham. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Cunningham looking to throw. Out to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go now.
Cunningham to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Emmitt Smith there to make the grab. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Jackson. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And they get him down. But
use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with 1.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the gun, Jackson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Jackson from the shotgun. Under pressure.
Come on, dog.
They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
But Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Jaguars. Antonio Gates, 69 yards. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now Cunningham. This one brought in by Jefferson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Now Cunningham. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. They run over center with Peterson. Pushing his way through.
Let's go!
Adrian Peterson.
This is your first time joining in, man. Please like, share, comment, tell a friend, turn on your post notifications so y'all know when we here climbing on charts and that, man. Let's go. God bless you and your loved ones. Wahana.
Now for the point after. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure it was still...
Got to keep that pressure on Lamont, fam.
Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll find his running back. It's Emmitt Smith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins in front.
Trying to get a Super Bowl today, chat.
First as the second half gets started. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
They run again on first down. Peterson. Oh, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Cunningham. Rolling to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Off play action. Cunningham steps away. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to get the run game going. Here's Smith. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with him. And shutting through the tackle. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Throwing is Jackson. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. And he hit in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Devin Hester, 57 yards. And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. A give to the game's all-time leader, Emmitt Smith. And he'll have the Dolphins 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Here's Cunningham from the gun. He's got his man, Gates. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd down, here's Smith again. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. Back to throw. Cunningham. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A give to Smith out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll run again. And he is going to have a Miami 1st down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. They'll run it again with Smith. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Unlock line. Chop alert, check.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were... We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's Richardson to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there on 20 yards. So now first and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Now it's Richardson. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
He's going to go up top again. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Andre Johnson, 45 yards. And the Panthers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Throwing to start the drive. Cunningham, complete. Smith has it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Cunningham. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off play action, it's Cunningham. Looking for his tight end Gates, and it's intercepted. He may go. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Elam now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Cunningham looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping